Leclerc in the Tierney Firewood sponsored car number 10. Adam Knowles out of Seabrooks in the Exeter Bowling Lane sponsored car number 22. Then it is the 12. That is Jeremy Hayes, the Adaptive Driving Experience sponsored ride. Josh Billadou's in the Ordway Enterprises 66. Billy Eastman is in the 01. He's out of Merrimack, Mass. Ethan Howard in the 08. And Tyson Payne out back in car number 67X. .20 laps the distance, 2 to go show. Six-shooter main event is underway. Alyssa Letourneau and Mason Murphy get into it, and Letourneau goes headed up the racetrack. That didn't take very long. Caution flag number 1. Mason Murphy in the 23 will join the 27 of Alyssa Letourneau at the back of the pack. Green flag back in the air. 2 to go show. Six-shooters back underway. Jenna Bolio once again gets the jump on Ryan McCarthy. Keep an eye on Nate Leclerc now working the outside groove. Nate Leclerc in car number 10 on the outside of Jesse James. Jesse James runs Leclerc up the racetrack, and that's going to be advantage to the 22 of Adam Knowles. Jesse James ran Nate Leclerc up the racetrack. Nate Leclerc not going to be too happy about that. Tyson Payne from the back of the pack up to the 5th spot now. Adam Knowles took advantage of that. He gets into the 3rd spot, but the battle from 4th on back is going at it right now. Tyson Payne on the bottom side of Nate Leclerc, leaning on Leclerc a little bit. Oh, Leclerc sideways down the front straightaway. Leclerc gives a shot to the 4 of Jesse James, and both drivers somehow save it. James gives it back to Leclerc. Leclerc still sideways down the back straightaway, and Jesse James finishes off Nate Leclerc. Green's going to stay. Leclerc keeps the 10 car rolling. We stay green. Jenna Bolio leads the way down the back straightaway. Ryan McCarthy second. 3rd is Adam Knowles in the 22. And now Nate Leclerc comes to a stop.
So did I, because I thought we were yellow. Sorry.
I was waiting for confirmation.
He's going to kill the 4.
That's sick. Jesse James and Nate Leclerc getting into it here in the early goings of the 2 to go show 6-shooter main event. James ran Leclerc up the front straight, and the 10 of Leclerc returned the favor, and then the 4 of Jesse James finished the 10 of Leclerc. Both drivers will be rewarded with restarting at the back of the field. Jenna Bolio and Ryan McCarthy set to bring him back down. A chief starter Dave Tibbetts green. Green flag back in the air. 2 to go shows 6-shooter main event back underway. Jenna Bolio leads the way. The battle is going to be for second now. Adam Knowles on the bottom side of Ryan McCarthy down the back straightaway. Side by side for spot number 2. Right behind them, the 12 of Hayes and the 66 of Billadou go at it. Ryan McCarthy going to get stuck on the outside groove now as Hayes going to get down underneath him, going down into turns 1 and 2. Josh Billadou next in line in car number 66. Up front, Jenna Bolio looking for her first win of the 2022 campaign. Bolio trying to put some distance between herself and that 22 of Adam Knowles. Knowles gets the 22 car rolling in the right direction here in the early goings of the main event for the 6-shooters. Ryan McCarthy with his first start, a regular over at the Hudson Speedway, falls back to the 5th spot in car number 30. Behind McCarthy, Billy Eastman and Nate Leclerc get down underneath Tyson Payne in car number 67X. Leclerc in the 10 car. Driving like a mad teenager here tonight in car number 10. Roughs up the 67X of Payne on his way by as well. Lap traffic up ahead of your leader, Jenna Bolio. It's the 23 of Mason Murphy. He gets the passing flag from Chief Starter Dave Tibbetts. Tyson Payne down pit road in the 67X. Adam Knowles starting to reel in your leader, Jenna Bolio, now top 5 in a line under a blanket, down through turns 3 and 4. Jeremy Hayes, last Saturday night's feature winner, sits in the 3rd spot. He's facing some pressure from the 66 of Josh Billadou. Hayes trying to find a way by the 22 of Knowles now down the back chute. Good hard racing up front here in the 2-to-go show six-shooter main event. Now Billadou thinks about stepping to the outside. He gets a little bit sideways and has to collect it. Now goes to the bottom side of Hayes down the front chute. Josh Billadou almost had the bottom side on Jeremy Hayes, unable to get it done. Jenna Bolio looking for her first win of the 2022 campaign. She's been close a couple times. Bolio's got to protect the bottom side. Adam Knowles, Hayes, and Billadou, all the heavy hitters of the 2-to-go show six-shooters right behind her right now. Jenna the Jet leads the way down the back straight this time by halfway home at the line. 10 down, 10 to go for Jenna the Jet Bolio in car number 67. Adam Knowles doing a nice job hanging on to that second spot. He's had a tough second half of the 2022 campaign. Knowles would like nothing more to score a win here tonight. Jeremy Hayes looking for his third win of the season in car number 12. Rookie competitor in car 12 picked up the win last Saturday night. That was his second career win. He's looking for win number 3. Now looks to the bottom side. Adam Knowles down the front chute. Knowles going to use the lap car of Murphy as a pick as Alyssa Letourneau in the 27 car goes sideways and comes right up the track in front of your leaders. Wow, that could have been a lot worse. Not sure what the 27 of Letourneau was thinking there up the racetrack. Everybody avoided her. Somehow Jenna Bolio still has the lead. Tough break for Adam Knowles. He might have got the worst of that. He's going to get stuck on the outside groove now in car 22. Jenna Bolio continues to lead. Somehow she made it through that almost melee on the back straight. That got really hairy. Battle right now is for the 4th spot now between Knowles and the 22 and the 30 of Ryan McCarthy. McCarthy trying to get back into the 3rd spot and score a podium in his return to racing action here tonight at the Star Speedway. McCarthy peaks low on Knowles now. Knowles opens the door for McCarthy now. Ryan McCarthy down low on Adam Knowles down the back chute. Up front, Josh Billadou starting to close the gap on Jenna Bolio as the 23 of Mason Murphy. Oh, Adam Knowles hard into the wall. Adam Knowles in car 22 hard into the turn 4 wall. Window net down on the 22 of Adam Knowles. That's a good sign. A hard hit for the Seabrook, New Hampshire. All right, can Jenna Bolio hang on? Does Josh Billadou have anything on the outside groove? Jeremy Hayes looking for 2 in a row in car number 12. Billy Eastman is hungry for a win in car number 10. Don't count car number 10, Nate Leclerc, out of this one either. He's in the 5th spot. Green flag back in the air. 2 to go show six-shooter main event back underway. Jenna Bolio got a good jump. Billadou a little slow on the outside groove at the start. The battle is going to be for second now. Jeremy Hayes down underneath Josh Billadou. Hayes has the advantage and has the second spot. Billadou fights back on the outside groove side by side for spot number 2. Right behind them, Billy Eastman and Nate Leclerc go at it for the 4th spot. Billadou going to fall in line down behind the 12 of Jeremy Hayes for spot number 2. Leclerc clears Eastman into the 4th spot. Up front, Jenna Bolio's trying to run away and hide. Lap starting to tick away. 4 to go at the line for Bolio this time. Can she hang on and score her first win of the 2022 season? Jenna Bolio has been the class of the field thus far in car number 67. Has a pretty good lead over that battle for the 2nd spot between Hayes and the 66 of Billadou. Bolio can't make mistakes now. She's got to be perfect here in the last 3 laps. Billadou starting to pressure Hayes, and Hayes is starting to catch Bolio up front now, about a car length back down the back straightaway. Billadou now peeks to the bottom side of Jeremy Hayes for the 2nd spot. 2 to go, starting with our junior flagman. 2 laps to go at the line, says Dave Tibbetts at the start. Those 2 battling for the 2nd spot might be exactly what Jenna Bolio needs to score her first win of the 2022 campaign. Billadou down underneath Hayes. White flag in the air. She has to clear the 23 of Mason Murphy one more time. White flag in the air for Bolio. Bolio clears Murphy down into turns 1 and 2. Billadou about a car length back down the backstretch for the final time. Flawless thus far. Just needs to get through turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Bolio sideways in the 67, and win number 1 for Jenna Bolio in the 67. 2nd to Billadou, 3rd to Hayes, 4th to Leclerc, and 5th to Eastman. Will head trackside.
Up on the door. Get up on the door.
Gonna get her picture with our track photographer, Rich Hayes. Win number 1 of the season for this girl, her second career win here at the Star Speedway. She's out of the car. She can hear you. Jenna the Jet Bolio, your 6-shooter winner here tonight. Hold on, she's gonna get a hug from Poppy first. Well, Jenna, a couple weeks ago you had it right about till the end. Tonight you had it all the way to the end, 3 and 4. You got a little loose there and made it interesting, but you had enough to hang on in your second win of your career here at Star on a big night.
Yeah, I mean, it feels great winning here again, and it's just the people I want to be here with today. But I really have to thank all my sponsors for getting me here. Granite State De-Icing Supply, Reed's Ferry Market, Godfrey Carpet, LNS Auto, Merrimack Landscaping, and Mystic Images, and Johnny Lofster.
Anybody else?
I just want to shout out Caitlin, because now I beat you in point for wins.
All right, career win number 2 for Jenna the Jet Bolio in car number 67. Coming home in the second spot here tonight, car number 66, Josh Bilodeau. Well, Josh, you and Jeremy had a pretty good battle going on throughout that race. You were able to get him there at the end and hang on to second.